Alright, hello everyone, welcome, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great night or day, depending on what time it is for you. Happy Sunday. If it's still Saturday for you, then happy Saturday. Tonight we are playing more My Hero One's Justice 2. And we're going to be continuing the story tonight. Where we left off, we were, I think, about to finish up the fight with the Shie Hasaikai, and just continue the story after that. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great weekend, fun and relaxing weekend, and most of all a safe weekend, especially with with all the rioting going on lately. And just I hope you guys just stay safe inside, and if you are going out, just again be just as safe. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great weekend, and let's continue the game. Alright. Unlimited 100%. I don't want them to die. But these people won't give up even if they do. Then let's do it. Boom, 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 boom.
ヒーローがマントを羽織るのは痛くて辛くて苦しんでる女の子を包んであげるためだ。
The reason why heroes wear capes is to wrap up and protect little girls in pain.
意識して掴んだわけではなかった。だが諦めないルミリオンの姿に新たに芽生えた思いが、助からなくてはという思いが彼女を覚醒させる。
I didn't grasp it consciously. However, I realized that I inspired Lemillion's refusal to give up, which would ultimately awaken her.
東型ミリオから募られ、彼女に今救われる覚悟が芽生えた。
She came to realize that she could be rescued, and that realization was thanks to Mirio Togata. It's alright. I don't want to let you die. But still.
望んでいいのかもしれない
Maybe I really did wish for it.
あの時僕はつかめなかった。もう離さないよ。
That day, I couldn't hold on to her. I'll never let you go.
返せ。
Get back.
離さない。もう絶対に離さない。あんなこともう絶対させない。誰にも心配させることのないくらい必ず勝って必ず助ける。
I won't let you go. Never again. I'll never let you go back to the life you had. I'll save you so that not a single person in this world will worry about me.
ファイナルラウンドレディークラッシュ。新しいスタイルで合わせる。足技だ。
こんなんじゃ
効かないよ。
いいか。
足を使う。シュート。出ていく。
触れる
大丈夫。
壊す。
足を中心に足。
見え見えだ。
ないよ。切り込む。
いいか。追い込む。
やあ。蹴る。これなら。蹴り上げる。キック。
まず
するね。落ちていく。
Oh shit.
蹴りだ。大丈夫。これまでの成果を。スイッチを入れろ。
Gotcha.
ここからかけろ。落ちろ。
Plus Ultra. I also hate those anime fans that are just absolute babies when you start logically pointing out the flaws of a series they like. Is that so?
さっきの蹴りで僕は 100% を出していた。なのに
And also, welcome to the stream. How are you?
それどころか怪我も治ってる。君の力なの。
I used 100% of my power in that last kick. My bones aren't broken. It's not just that. My injuries are healed. Is this your power?
なんだこの体が内側から引っ張られてるみたいだ。
What the? Feels like I'm being pulled apart from the inside.
人間を巻き戻す、それがエリだ。触れるものすべてが無へと巻き戻される。呪われてるんだよ、そいつの個性は。俺に渡せ。分解するしか止める術はない。
Rewinding humans. That's Aries' power. Everything she touches is rewound into non-existence. That's the nature of her cursed quirk. Give her back to me. Destroying her is the only way to stop her.
絶対嫌だ。
No. Definitely no.
そっか。足が折れた瞬間に痛みよりも早く折れる前に戻してくれてたんだね。とっても優しい個性じゃないか。なら戻る以上のスピードで常に大怪我し続けていたら。
Just got into an argument with someone where I was pointing about the lack of originality and so much self-insert there is in the series, but the person was like, but you haven't seen the anime so you can't talk shit. And I'm like, are you telling me I have to read both the manga and watch the anime before I get started talking about it? I mean, everyone has their own opinions on, on everything. So, I mean, some people may like this certain anime. Some people might hate certain anime. Or some people just aren't really interested in certain anime, you know. I just happen to like My Hero. Though I did started watching My Hero kind of late, like more later on into like its popularity, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm always late when it comes to watching anime, like after their peak of their popularity, but it's whatever. It just bothers me to high hell when they will either just praise a series or just hate on a series, neither both a series. Yeah, I mean, some people are like that. It is what it is, though. I get it now. The instant my legs broke, before I could even feel the pain, she turned back the clock for me. Seems like a pretty kind-hearted quirk to me. I have to smash myself at the same rate I'm being reverted. Like for example, from I'm pretty sure you can see from my stream, like the first thing you see on my stream the moment you came in here. I'm a big fan of One Piece, and I know a lot of people aren't a fan of One Piece, mainly because the anime is like really long, and I get that, because I know like if anyone wants to watch One Piece right now, like they want to start watching One Piece right now, it'll take them quite a while to catch up, because there are like almost 1,000 episodes. So yeah, I get that. And maybe it's just because One Piece is not interesting to some people, and they're not really into the pirate theme that the anime has going on and stuff like that. And they're probably just hate it because, of how long the anime is, and they probably think that, the anime drags out a lot of stuff in the anime, and I mean, I can understand that. So it is what it is, but I don't know. You just needed to save check series. You don't want to jump on the bandwagon for a series just because the first 3 episodes were good. You need to make sure it stays good. Yeah, I mean, well, when when My Hero was at its peak of its popularity, I mean, it did look pretty cool. Like, honestly, it did look really cool, but I don't know, for some reason, like, I wasn't really into watching new anime, like more recent new anime. I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's how I am, but I don't know. For some odd reason, I just decided to maybe give it a chance and watch it, and I end up liking it. As you can see, I'm playing their game, so yeah. But I mean, there's just other anime too. Okay, like another example as well. Demon Slayer. I've started watching Demon Slayer technically yesterday, because it's past midnight for me. So yeah, I know, and I know Demon Slayer had its peak of its popularity more I don't know, a while back, I think around last year, and I just started watching it yesterday. So yeah. I don't know. Yeah, just go to those specialty One Piece sites that tell you what episodes to skip, because there are filter episodes and cut out half of the episodes. Yeah. There are quite a few, or not a few, but there are quite a lot of filler episodes in One Piece, and I mean, I do watch some of them, but there are times where I did skip some of them. Especially those that doesn't have to do with the like the current arc that they're in. But if they're just like filler episodes that just have a different story, there are times I do watch them, and then there are times I'm like, I just want them to get back to the main story, and I just skip those filler episodes. So, yeah. I don't buy games on release. I buy games after a year of release to let the reviews sink in. Not gonna spend $60 on a game that I heavily regret. There are games there are games I like getting at release, mainly because I get really excited for the games. Because once they get announced, I get really, I do look forward to those games, so I want to get it as soon as possible. But I mean, there are times where I would have to wait for new games because mostly because I don't have the money for it, or I won't have the money for it, so I have to wait until I do have the money for it. And then, I mean, at the right time, or if it's at the right time, I mean, the game will be on sale, and that'll be a perfect time to to grab that game. Like for My Hero One's Justice 2, for example, I bought this game when it was on sale for $40. When the normal price was 60. I mean, it's not that good of a sale, but I mean, it's a sale nonetheless. I mean, I saved $20, so I could like actually spend that $20 on the season pass, and that's technically $60. Like, I'm technically spending $60 still on the game, but it's still like the same price as the base game at full price, but I'm still paying less than the deluxe edition, which is I think $80, because it's the full game and the season pass together. So I'm still saving $20. Personally, don't mind fillers in series as long as the fillers are really good, where their story feels like it should be canon or is more interesting than the current canon story. Yeah, that's what I mean as well. Yeah, because like I said, I do watch some filler episodes, but if I'm not interested in those filler episodes, where again it's not part of the mainline story, then I just skip them. But if it's like backstory, then I'll watch it, just to learn backstory of certain characters and whatnot. So yeah, that happens a lot in One Piece. Alright, one for all, full Cowlin, 100%. Eri, mind lending me a hand? Ooh, we get to use a powered up Deku in this fight. That's cool. Changing future. Can you overlook the girl in front of you and be the hero that saves everyone? Chisaki, put an end to this. Final battle, special operation. Eri has been added as a special sidekick. Her sidekick attack rewinds health damage. Air dash will move you in the direction you input. Well, that's cool. Bum, 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 bum. You all have no concept of the value of Ares' powers. She has the power to destroy the quirk factor, returning humanity to normal. Our world is based on quirks. The power to destroy that way of life is what she represents.
価値もわからんガキに利用できる代物じゃない。
Children who can't comprehend its value shouldn't use it.
エリちゃんの力が強まってる。僕が初めてワン・フォー・オールを使った時と同じように扱い方を知らない状態でベタ踏みしてるんだ。
Ares' powers is getting stronger. She's outputting her power as hard as she can, just like the time I first started using One for All.
僕にはオールマイトがいた。グラントリノがいた。友達も先生もお母さんもいた。でもエリちゃんはずっと一人で悩んでたんだ。戦ってたんだ。
First, I have no real hate on the One Piece series, even though I don't watch it/read it. I just don't like spending 100 plus episodes worth of time on this series. I feel like the overall arc is really progressing at all. I understand that, I really do. Like, I feel like if I started watching One Piece now, I don't know. I would probably, or actually, if I want to decide to watch One Piece now, I probably wouldn't, because again, like almost 1,000 episodes is a lot to watch to, you know, try to catch up on a series. So I do understand that. I even heard that the Straw Hats know as much about the One Piece in episode 900 as they did in episode 1. Like, I know it's about the journey, not the destination, but I would like to actually feel like I wasted my time watching all these episodes. Yeah, I understand that. I totally understand that. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of people think like the show like kind of dragged out too much as it's supposed to. But I mean, for me personally, I enjoy the series, and I enjoy how the series is progressing, I guess. But I mean, like I said, I'm not upset because I know a lot of people has opinions. Everyone has their opinions on certain anime, and I don't hate it. I don't mind it. Cause I'm pretty sure I have like there are anime that I haven't watched or not really have an interest to watch that a lot of other people have like a deep interest in, you know. Other than that, I think it's a really good series, good characters, good character development, good arcs. My only complaint is the length. Yeah, see, yeah. I understand that. I totally understand. And yeah, I love the characters, the character development, and the arcs. Alright. All my Gran Torino were with me. My friends, teachers, and mom were always there for me too. Aria had to take this on by herself. She was fighting alone the entire time.
俺が崩すのはこの世界、その構造そのものだ。目の前の小さな正義だけの感情論だけのヒーロー気取りが俺の邪魔をするな。
I'll destroy this world from its very foundation. The likes of false heroes who only see their small sense of justice and emotional appeals need to stay out of my way.
届く範囲は必ず助け出すんだ。目の前の小さな女の子一人救えないでみんなを助けるヒーローになれるかよ。
I need to save anyone I'm physically able to save. If I can't save one little girl right in front of me, then how can I ever hope to be a hero who saves everyone? Oh my god.
その余地を聞いて黙ってるとでも。
君が奴に向かっても勝てない。
Oh my goodness. I did not expect a giant boss fight like this. Oh my god. Jesus.
フロッピー頼む裏見てブレーキを
Oh no.
私と上へ向かってくれ
サギお前が世界を崩すんだ僕はその未来をねじ曲げる二人の少女のみんなの未来を守り抜いてみせるこっちだ
生きたやろ
God.
考えさせないぞ何としても上から出し切れ
This is gone. Oh no. So much like stutter, my goodness. Kiribaku Shipper, welcome to the stream. How are you? Ow. Hold on. I personally have a love-hate relationship with this series as well. Do you?
無駄な守りを
力で考えさせないぞベストは強いぞこの力で届くぞ
お前を殺す
What? Wasn't I blocking? Oh, bullcrap.
考えさせないぞベストはガード
ゴミのくせに
少しずつ力で強いぞ
This fight's gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh, dang it. No, 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 no. Thank you for the heals. Oh, 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 shit.
強いぞ
邪魔くせえ
100% の力で目の前の
Did that even do anything to you?
少しずつ今だここで当てる力を貸してくれるかい強力だぞもう傷つけさせないもう一度差し伸べる
Oh,
笑ってほしいんだそりゃ
damn. If only if this game wasn't running in like low frame rate during that whole thing. That would have been much cooler.
強いぞ
Ow.
考えさせないぞ
Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
少しずつ強力だぞ
not too good? Why? Oh shit. Sorry, I'm not really reading chat. I'm trying to focus on this fight. What? You still got me? Ah, shit.
殺意が湧く
Oh, no. Guess I can't never block that unless I get out of the way. Oh, here we go again. Ow. No! Fuck, I let go of my block. Got you again. This game needs some optimization fixes on the Switch. Jesus. Shoot, Eri! Oh, God. Oh no. Oh, I'm about to die. Or not. Maybe not. Oh. Oh shit. I thought it was safe. God damn it. Eri. Eri. Oh, I'm so screwed. I am so screwed. Eri, come on. Come on. Why did that Pulse Ultra move did so much than my other one? It looked like, or it seemed like anyway. Oh. Oh, I'm stuck. Get him. No! Come on, he's like right there on the edge of almost dying. Oh shit. Also, it finishes off with this move. Okay. I didn't do this, by the way. Just automatically did it. But we did it.
大丈夫？
Win. Monster looks interesting. Yeah. But yeah. Kiribaku, why aren't you? How come things aren't good for you? And I'm doing well. Excuse me again. I'm sorry for not reading chat because I had to focus on this fight. But yeah, I'm doing well. We're playing, as you can see, we're playing My Hero 1 Justice 2. Alright, let's see. I love its powers and world building. How each person's power is like really unique. I like seeing the different quirks and the world feels like a logical world. If we suddenly started getting powers, but I hate its character development. It's like severely lacking. Side character gets their 1 or 2 spotlight and then never seen again or gets killed off. That's true. That is true. I feel like not a lot of side characters get, you know, their screen time or enough screen time, you know. And Cody, welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, like it kind of sucked when, like in the first game, they didn't include a lot of the characters from Class A, or Class 1A in the game, and there weren't a lot of characters to begin with in Class, or you know, in the first game. Then they decided to include them in the second game. Oh, that was it. Doing pretty well, playing Xenoblade, grinding, and doing side quests. Nice, I'm glad you're having fun. Izukami Midoriya full count 100% has been unlocked as a playable character. Nice. Personally think the creator thinks if I make 50 characters and give each one character development, then it will be the same as me giving 5 characters each 10 character development moments. I mean, there are a lot of characters to like in this anime. I don't know, but of course they just want to mainly focus on Midoriya, All Might, and some other more important characters. Alright, bright future. Air was no longer in danger. The many injured were transported to the hospital. As for Sir Night-Eye,
Eri-chan を無事に保護し、千咲らを捕まえることができた。でも、怪我人も多く、手放しで喜べる状況ではない。特に、病院に搬送されたナイトアイの状態は。
I successfully secured Eri and defeated Chisaki. However, there were many who got injured and it hasn't been the best of situations, especially for Sir Night-Eye, who was hospitalized.
Night-Eye, 私は君にひどいことを。私は抗う。君も抗ってくれ。これまでの償いをさせてくれ。
Night-Eye, I don't know what to say. I've wronged you. Give me a chance to atone for what I've done.
償いなど緑谷が今日私に見せてくれた。未来は不確かで、あなたは考えを改めてくれた。私はそれで十分。ただ思い残すのは
Atonement. Midoriya has shown me today. The future is uncertain. You've changed my way of thinking, and that's good enough for me. Even so, my one regret is
さあナイトアイ、ダメだ、生きてください。死ぬなんてダメだ。あなたが教えてくれたから強くなれたんだよ。こうして生きてるんだよ。
Sir Night-Eye. No. Please live. You can't die here. I'm only strong because you taught me so much. You're the reason why I'm still alive. Percy felt this arc was the weakest out of the arcs in the series. Like, a lot of impactful shit happened, but it doesn't feel that impactful to the overall arc or characters as previous and future arcs.
俺にもっと教えてくれよ。死んじゃダメだって。
Actually, yeah, I think I kind of agree with that. Well, actually, with the character development in this arc, I don't think it really showed a lot of character development in this arc. I don't know, but I mean, I did enjoy it though. Teach me more. Please don't die.
最初は器として引き入れただけだが、私を慕い信じてくれるお前がいつしか私の誇りとなっていた。
At first, I brought you in because you could have seen, or you could have been the successor. But you stuck by me, believed in me, and at some point, you became my pride and joy.
ミリオ、お前は
Mirio, you.
大丈夫。
Like, Eri is now in the story, and nothing
誰より
really
立
else.
派な
No returning character changes that much. Yeah,
だから
yeah.
笑っていろ。元気とユーモアのない社会に明るい未来はやってこない。
You'll be okay. You'll make a fine hero. Keep smiling. A world without smiles and humor has no bright future.
それから一夜明け、一足先に退院した僕は東方先輩のところに行った。いつもと変わらない笑顔の先輩がいたけど、
And so, night passed into day. Eventually, I was discharged from the hospital, so I was able to visit Togata. He was smiling as usual.
先輩。
分かってるさ。笑ってられるような心境じゃない。だからこそメソメソしない。だって俺はこの先立派なヒーローになるからな。俺が暗い顔してたらエリちゃんも辛いだろうし
He
ね。
was not in his uniform in the hospital when Midoriya visited him at that point of the anime. What kind of bullshit is this? I'm kidding. I know. I'm in no state of mind to be smiling. But that's why. I can't be all weepy. I'm supposed to be a fine hero someday. And if I get all gloomy, I'll hurt Eri too.
先輩に渡せるって言ったら、そしたら
What if I could pass my quirk to you? Would you?
いらないです。
I don't want it.
何をしょぼくれてんのか知らないよ。君はよくやった。ヒーローデクだよ。とにかく俺は大丈夫。ナイトアイの余地がついてるんだ。だからさ、笑っていようぜ。
What are you moping about? You did a good job. You're the hero, Deku. I'll be fine. I've got Night Eye's foresight on my side. Keep your chin up. Oh, that's where the hero story ends? Are you serious? I thought I was gonna go into, I was hoping to at least for them to go to the festival thing in season 4. That's lame. Aww, game, come on. I was looking forward to seeing the festival part in this game, but I guess this is where it stops. That's lame. Lame. Sorry, I'm just a bit disappointed. I mean, Night Eye said the future isn't certain and then says for certain his students' future. That's true. Man. Wait, actually, did this game even come out when that festival happened in the anime? This game came out, I think, in around March earlier this year. I don't know if the festival happened yet in the anime. Wait. Oh, something's happening. Something's being rewinded. Oh. Not so distant future. Oh shit. It's just your game freaking out. What is this? Oh, I guess I have to push next.
緑谷君、さあ。
Sure, Midoriya. Sir. Oh, this is the part. Oh, that was the part in the festival. She wasn't wearing that though. Was she? She was wearing like a different dress. Or a different outfit, I should say.
笑ったよ。見えるかい？緑谷君。
Oh, I skipped
さあ、ナイトアイ。
straight to when she laughed. Or not laughed, but smiled. They didn't like play the whole, like, you know, where they performed and stuff. That would have been cool. Dang it, they ruined it. She laughed. Do you see this, Midoriya, Sir Night Eye?
ああ、見えているよ、ミリオ。
Actually be effort on the dev side. I mean, it's not that much harder. You just add a couple more screenshots, more dialogue, and then throw a couple of fight scenes. Well, actually, there's not even a lot of fight scenes in the little festival part. Just when Midoriya fought what's his face? I forgot what his name was. Gentle. It's Gentle something, but I know his like short name is Gentle. There was like no fighting in that arc outside of Gentle. Yeah, Gentle Criminal. There you go. Yeah, but still, it would have been a cool arc to see in this game, or a cool section of season 4 to see in this game. But I guess that's too close to the end. And I think like that festival part was like the other half of season 4. So it started from the other, like the last half of the second half of season 3, I'm pretty sure, because it started off where where the first game's story ended, which was halfway through season 3. So, and this game started off where, you know, the first game ended. So I'm pretty sure where, you know, where when they beat the Shie Hassaikai and Chisaki, or overhaul, that's like the first half of season 4. So I guess that makes sense then. Another thing I feel like this arc weak was the main villain. What did the main villain really do in the long run? That's true. I feel like he didn't really do anything. Aside from like... Well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the anime, but like he didn't really affect the heroes as much. He only affected the League of Villains, because he killed one of the League of Villains, like one of the League of Villains characters. That's about it in that meeting scene in the anime. But he didn't really do much like against the heroes until, you know, the heroes invaded the Shie Hasaikai's like headquarters or whatnot, their base. Yeah, it was only like that one scene wherein, you know, when Midoriya and Mirio went patrolling, and then they bumped into them, or actually when Eri ran into Midoriya, and then they, you know, that's how they met for the first time. Then after that, yeah, Chisaki never like really saw the heroes ever again until they invaded their base. It was only like Chisaki and the League of Villains mainly had the, I guess, a scene together, or a moment together, I should say. I don't know. Killing villains, so he was helping the heroes in a way. Yeah, but he's also a villain himself. Or... yeah, a villain. Yeah, he is a villain. But I mean... but the heroes weren't going for the League of Villains in this specific arc. They were actually going for Chisaki and the Shie Hassaikai. So, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't really do much. He didn't really do much. I do agree with what you said there. He didn't really do much. Ah, yes. I see, Mirio.
So, それでいい.
Ah, very well.
元気とユーモアのない社会に明るい未来はやってこない。
No bright future will come to a listless, humorless society. Boo. You only rewinded the freaking credit scene just to play that part, and you skip like all the good parts of that festival scene, or festival's like part of season 4. Just skipped all the way to the part where she smiles. I'm upset. Villain side unlocked.
ヴィランサイド
Alright, so we're on the villain side now, but I guess we technically finished yeah, we finished the hero side, so now we're starting the villain side. So yeah, that was like, the hero side was more like 56%, so that was like a little more over halfway, or half of the, you know, the game's main story. Excuse me. Gentle's my favorite villain in the entire series because I feel like he was an actual well-created villain. Did you make sure to do optional quests per quest chapter? Yeah, I did the main and sub sections of each or some like sections of the story. Not all sections had like a sub or main part of that section, but I made sure that I did both the main and the sub sections. So yeah. Alright, so let's start the villain side. Excuse me. We had a backstory to Gento, we had a clear motive for him, or of him. We had clash of ideals in their fight. We had character development for him, and we had a more or less clear ending for him. That is true. Yeah, Gento was a really unique villain in the series. Unlike, well, I mean, we did get a bit of like backstory for Chisaki too. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did, because we did get like a bit of, yeah, we did get a bit of Chisaki's past, but I don't know. It didn't really help a lot, I guess. Alright, let's do the villain side. Oh wait, I didn't read this. Guidance and separation. Remember this line. Oh, okay. Don't worry, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all of your experiences, your hatred, your regrets, and use them as fuel. You are the future of the League. I wonder if because I'm pretty sure in the first game the villain side wasn't that long, so I wonder if we'll actually complete the whole story tonight, like the whole story mode of the game tonight. We'll see. All for One was the weakest villain in my opinion. Like, he was hyped so much for 3 seasons only to actually show up for like 2 episodes and get his ass kicked. That's true. That's really true. And we didn't really get a lot of backstory for All for One. Like, we know about his power, like his quirk, and I think how he killed, I think he killed All Might's mentor, right? If I remember correctly. But I don't know. They didn't really show a lot of his backstory, and yeah, he didn't really do a lot either, you know, like throughout the whole series. Like, he was just always in the background, and he's always like they always just show him talking to Shigaraki like through the TV, you know. It was just nothing. And they never explained how his face became like how it is. Like, it's just like just a blank skin face, you know. I don't know if they did explain that. If they did, I probably missed it or forgotten about it. But yeah, I don't know how his face became that way. Not to mention he was a villain purely through backstory, purely from hearsay. Like, we never actually got to see him as a villain. He steals one power when he shows up, then gets one punch man. That's one anime I haven't seen, haven't watched that a lot of people are like really interested in. I have yet to see or watch One Punch Man. I don't know, maybe eventually I will, but at the moment it's like one of those anime that I'm not really interested in. But I'm pretty sure I'll eventually watch it at some point, maybe. Time will tell. I just know it's about a guy that can beat anyone in, you know, with one punch. And I know they have a game, there's a game for One Punch Man as well that came out recently. Skip season 2 if you do. It's horrible animation wise because they gave the second season to a studio that never made an action series in their entire life. Oh really? That's interesting. Why would they do that? Why did they do that? I should say. Alright. After I lost the battle with All Might, I was sent back to a special prison, Tartarus. All Might, I may have lost, but you chose wrongfully. A master's role is to help his protege stand on his own 2 feet. Because Madhouse, the people who did season 1 were too busy for that season to pick it up again. And it's been like 4 years since season 1, and the company wanted to cash in before people forgot about the series. I see. Well, damn. So wait, how many seasons are there for One Punch Man? Is it only 2 seasons? Or is it more? But at the end of the fight, he chose to comfort yours. Only 2? So only watch season 1 and then just totally forget about season 2? The teacher you've relied on so far is going to a faraway place, where they won't be able to help you. You live in fear and hatred. You're always setting the pace. You have friends, and you're learning how to make more. So, I feel like they didn't do a lot of backstory for the League of Villains either. I know they did some for Shigaraki, but I don't know if they did a lot for I don't know if they did backstory for Dabi or Toga. I know they did some backstory for Twice, I think. Maybe like an episode or 2 for backstory for Twice, I think. I know they did some sort of backstory for him. Like a little moment of backstory for Twice, but I don't know if they did anything for the other League of Villain characters. Yeah, season 2 story has good story arc too, but it's more so a build-up arc to build up the setting for the next arc. Like it wasn't really an arc at all. I see. They have more backstory in future arcs, like a League of Villains League of Villains character development arc, basically. Got you. As long as they do, then that's good, because we don't really know much. You know, we don't really know much of the characters from the League of Villains. Like, I'm interested to know about Toga, Dabi, and that warp dude that's always behind the bar. I forgot what his name was, but it's whatever. One of my favorite arcs and most hated arc because what they do in that arc. What do you mean? Don't worry, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all of your experience, your hatred, your regrets, and use them as fuel. You're next.
先生がいなくなった。オールマイト。あのゴミのせいで。この腐った世の中を俺は絶対に許さない。残り火は消え、平和の象徴は死んだ。終わりの始まり。
They have some really amazing character development in the League of Villains arc. Also did a really bullshit power creep in that arc. Well, I guess I gotta wait for it. Okay, so also speaking of Shigaraki here, did they ever explain why he has all those hands on his body? I don't know if they did or not. Like why he always has those hands. Does in that arc I'm mentioning? Okay. Cause I'm like always interested, like I'm always curious why he has all those hands on him. It's like, it's interesting. It's quite interesting. Master is gone. It's that scum All Might's fault. What is wrong with this messed up world? I'll never forgive you. The embers have been extinguished. The symbol of peace is dead. It's the beginning of the end. Now it's our turn. Dun dun dun. Like the entire arc focuses on League of Villains. Barely any heroes in that arc. Cool, cool.
仮免試験とやらに潜入すれば、いずくくんとお話できるかも。
We get to use Toga here.
どう潜入しましょうか。
La la la. If I sneak into the provisional license exam, I might be able to talk to Deku. But how should I do it?
始めるか。
I don't think they ever I also want to know what school Toga came from. She's wearing a school uniform as her villain
トガです。
costume, I guess.
この間遊泳高校に来てみました。
So I don't know if they showed what school she's from.
いずくくんとまたお話ししたいな。
But without spoiling anything, let's just say, hey, I heard you like this really overpowered character. Let's make him so fucking overpowered that we will have to bullshit power creep another character to balance it out. That's interesting. Toga here. I've come to visit UA High School where Deku is. Like, looks like they are all doing special training for the provisional license exam. I want to talk to Deku again.
でも見つかったらダメですから、そろそろ離れないとですね。仕方がないのです。いずくくん、またね。
Can't let them see me, so I better get out of here pretty soon. Nothing I can do about it. See you next time, Deku.
まったく生きにくいです。生きやすい世の中になってほしいものです。
I mean, really, life is so hard. I like the world to change, to make life easier. Is that too much to ask?
どこ見て歩いてんだクソガキぶっ飛ばすぞ
Watch where you're going, kid. I'll drop ya.
あれれ、もしかして私絡まれてる？
Oh ho. You fixing the tangle with me?
よろしくね。いい感じです。よくれないですよ。もちろん切れます。痛いから当たってください。よく切れ、うまいでしょ。
I am not good at using Toga.
刺しますチーズ。
Jesus.
痛いおまけで。
Oh my god. Oh, what the heck?
終わりたくないのに。
Gotcha.
逆に終わらせちゃう。できた。やった。お静かに。
You did, son. Plus Ultra. Dang, I was about to die too. Wing.
ぐちゃぐちゃのボロボロに。バイバイ。
Bye bye. Stab the guy. Instead of having MC do the, you know, the narration or the new story part, they should have someone else from the villain side say that part. Like maybe maybe All For One, or maybe twice. That would have been cool. So other character getting a bullshit power creep to balance it out is what made drop the manga. It felt like it was getting too Dragon Ball with its power creep. I got you. Yeah, I don't read the manga for anime that I watch. I used to read manga like years back. I used to buy the individual volume mangas a long time ago, but then I just gave up on reading manga and I'd rather watch, you know, moving action instead of pictures and text. And I know mangas are way more ahead than, you know, the anime, but again, I'd rather watch moving things than, you know, just pictures and text. Well, that's just me though.
どうしました？
I feel better after that nice bit of exercise.
そうだ。素敵な遊びをひらめきました。仮免試験に参加しちゃえば、いずくくんに会えます。
I'm mainly a manga reader now. After watching and completed 350 series in half a year, I feel like I've seen everything anime has to offer at the time, so I swapped to manga. Jesus. That is a lot. Oh yes, I have a great idea for a new game. I can try to enter the provisional license exam, and while I'm there, I can see Deku.
思い立ったが吉日です。早速どこかの高校に。と、そういえば戸村くんが遊泳に並ぶうざい高校の話をしていましたね。
What a wonderful day to come up with a great idea. I'll go right now to some high school. Wait, now that I mention it, Tomura was talking about some school just as irritating as UA High.
確かあんな感じの制服の。止血高校。
Those uniforms. Those are from Shiketsu High School. Dun dun dun. Let's just say I graduated high school at the time and had literally nothing better to do. I understand. I got you.
仮免試験会場に潜入しました。待っててくださいね、イズクくん。
I got you. I mean, like, even right now, I mean, like, one of the main reasons why I started streaming is because I have literally nothing better to do. And it's also mainly because I can't sleep. It's hard for me to really sleep at night. You know, my sleep schedule is really fucked up. But so like I kind of started streaming because I mean, since I can't really sleep easily at night, I mean, might as well do something quote unquote productive. And yeah. Sick an entire bottle of sleeping pills every night. Yeah, not happening. Izuku. I snuck into the provisional license test center. Deku, wait for me. I'm coming. Okay, that sounds so wrong. Borrowed some blood from that Shiketsu High School girl, so I've decided to sneak into the provisional license exam. This is the beginning of a wonderful game. I have a really terrible sleeping schedule, but you know what I should do instead of fixing it? Enforcing it by keeping bright lights in my eyes the entire time. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I have nothing better to do during the day either, so. Especially around this time, since, you know, we have to stay indoors, and now adding more to the problem with, you know, the riots and stuff gives you a more, I guess, better reason to stay indoors. No. Deku, where are you? Got so much to talk to you about. I've been saving it up. Something going on over there. Okay, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing in this game, but they're not really consistent with their the type of art style that they use in these like dialogue scenes. Like first they'll either use like for example this screenshot of Toga here. It's like a more clear screenshot of her, and then there are times they will use screenshots like directly from the anime, and then they'll use like their character model from the game, like from the actual game. So I'm like, I wish they would at least be consistent with the art style that they use. I wish they would just like keep it with just using the anime style screenshots or whatever. I don't know. The riot is so stupid. It's just people taking advantage of the chaos to do whatever they please. I was watching the news as you just saw them start breaking into stores and destroying the place. Yeah. rioting isn't gonna help. Looting businesses isn't gonna help. Ruining businesses definitely is not gonna help. It sucks that all this is happening right now, especially with the coronavirus still looming about. Like, it's insane. Like 2020 is one crazy year. Like, what a way to start a new decade, right? To be fair, are you really playing the game for the story or for the combat? I mean, it's just something that I've noticed, you know, and I can't help but to notice. I don't know. Australia was on fire. We probably started a future World War III with the assassination of a high general of Iran. Yeah. Wait. I thought the Australia fire started last year. And I know the quote-unquote World War III thing, I know that was more earlier this year, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I thought that fire, the Australia fire, was late last year, like around December or November-ish. I guess not, never mind then. Well, it probably started last year, but it didn't get bad until this year. Okay. But yeah, this year has been crazy. Like you said, like we got the Australia fire, got the almost start of World War III, we got the coronavirus, now we got freaking people starting riots and looting places and destroying businesses, and just, you know, the state in general. Like I've been seeing videos on TikTok. I know a lot of people don't like TikTok, but I mean, I just watch videos just for fun. Because some videos on there are interesting, but I've been watching like videos yesterday or earlier before I started stream, and there were a lot of videos on there of like people just, you know, rioting throughout the state of like was it Minnesota, Florida, Texas, like just well, not everywhere, I wouldn't say everywhere, but like those main states that got affected by the that murder by that police officer. But yeah, it's just insane. And the US financially in chaos. I mean, hasn't that already been a thing for a while now? Alright. It's Deku. He still looks cool, even if he's a bit distracted. He'd look cooler if he were bleeding a little bit. If he were bleeding a little more. But come on, Toga. No time for fantasies. If I go in now, we can all be alone. Got to attack. Right now. The COVID-19 pretty much snapped the last legs the USA was standing on. That is true. It's gonna be really difficult to get things back to where they were before the virus started. Like financially, I think we're pretty much screwed. Because, you know, with all the businesses having to close and everyone having to stay home and stuff, and people losing their jobs, it's insane. And they think, and the government thinks, you know, giving us $1,200 stimulus checks is gonna help us. Like, really? I mean, I know it's something. I know it's at least something, but I know $1,200 is not gonna help most people, you know. Like I know I did hear about them giving us like another one, but I doubt it's still gonna do anything to help, you know. And so we haven't even felt the economic fallout from the last quarter, let alone this quarter. Yeah, I don't know, but this year has just sucked. This year sucked so bad so far. Like we're almost halfway through 2020, and the first half of 2020 just sucked. So bad. And we're not going to have access to a widespread vaccine until the end of next year at the earliest. Yeah, that's what I think. I've heard something about that too. Like I feel like we're not gonna be able to like be normal again, like, you know, back to where, you know, everything is functioning normally like we used to, until probably early next year. By the way, did you know COVID-19 mutated? What do you mean by mutated? Gotcha. You shouldn't be spacing out. Why are you smiling when you're in a bind? It's so weird.
かっこいいね。
You're kinda cool.
消える個性だと思って。私はただ隠れてただ
The
け。
fuck?
これは技術。
She just put up a
目と耳から私の存在をそらすの。その瞬間、息を止めて。
she just put up a like
紛れ
a little
何も考えつか難解。コツは訓練を訓練と思わないこと。はい、幻。もらい。マジで
what was that fake supposed to do?
マジ奥の手。
諦めない。
いける。
Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot how her Pulse Ultra starts, because I remember experiencing that on the hero side of the story, and I had to fight her. And every time I like charge towards her, she activates her Pulse Ultra move, and it does that. Like it does that close up to her butt, then to her boobs, and just catches me off guard. I caught you. It evolved. Its new mutation is twice as contagious. Is it really? I don't think I've heard anything about that. Why are you hoping to become? Why are you become? My God. Why are you hoping to become a hero? Honor, pride, for someone else's sake. But on the good news, its mutation isn't anymore as deadly. So it's easy. It's more easier to catch or to get, but it's not as deadly. Like it's not as, you know, more what's the word? What's the wording? It's not as you know, more likely to kill someone. I want to get to know all about you. There. UN Shiketsu uniforms. We outnumber them for sure. Let's get them.
せっかく2人だったのに学生さんたちに邪魔されてしまいました。
Like you will have the same likelihood to die from it as you did before it mutated. Ah,
今度は助けに来たお茶子ちゃんに
yeah.
なりきって、いずくくんにアタックです。
Drat. Finally got some time alone while those other students got in the way. I'll send my bye-bye for now, at least. That's what I want to assume. This time, I'll turn into Ochako, save you, and attack again.
大丈夫？こっちに早く。
Ugh, excuse me. Are you okay? Quick, come here.
足場が落ちる。
Ground's unstable. I'm gonna fall. Dun 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 dun.
仮免試験会場にいずくくんと2人っきり。
This one has a main and a
もっと
sub.
教えてほしいのです。いずくくんのこと。
Fleeting feeling. Alone with Deku. I want you to tell me more about you, Deku. Tell me everything.
始めるか。
She is a creep.
ありがとう。ごめんね。下手こいた。
Thanks. Sorry I'm so clumsy.
いや別にそんな。それよりひょっとして止血の人ですか？
No. It's that you wouldn't happen to be from Shiketsu, would you?
気づいて助けたってことは逆に利用しようとしたの？
So you knew, but saved me anyway? Hoping to use me to your advantage somehow.
そこまで頭回ってません。でもよかった。結果的にうららかさんじゃないならなおさら浮かんだりできないから。
Excuse me.
確実に背中を痛めてた。
Nah, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. But it's still a good thing I acted. Since you're not Uraraka, you could have had, or my god, you couldn't have floated yourself. You would have fallen and really hurt your back.
なるほど。それが君の理由なんだね。もっと教えてほしい
I think I'm tired.
な。君のこと。
That's why I can't really read right or even speak right. I usually take a nap before I stream so I can have energy to stream, but I didn't take a nap earlier, so I think I'm getting a bit tired. So I don't know if I'll be doing my, full 3 hours tonight. Probably stop at like 2 hours and then end stream. Honestly, even though she's crazy, she would be a good partner. She will always be on your toes with her. Yeah, but she'll be a little, a bit too clingy. I see. So that's the reason. You've got to let me get to know you better. But she won't kill you. Yeah. But I feel like she's gonna like study your blood a lot because that's how she uses her quirk.
君は誰でも助けるの？
So she'll want your blood. Well, actually no. She doesn't even need a lot of blood because she only needs like a little drop of it to, use her quirk. Just kill all of your friends and loved ones. See, no, that's bad. Because she'll be that, that overly attached type friend or, partner. And it's kind of bad. So you'll rescue anyone? No boundaries? How do you draw the line? Deku, are you okay?
また邪魔ですか。仕方ないです。今度こそ撤退です。
Got in the way again. Nothing I can do. This time I'll retreat for real.
いいとこ 子だったけ
That's
ど
why you just distance yourself from everyone else. Let's let her keep you in her
本当に
German sex
もっ
dungeon.
と話したかった
No, I'd rather not. She's
残
no, I don't know. No, I don't want that.
念とっても信頼されてるね
Things were just getting good. Too bad. Really. I wanted to talk a little more, but it looks like that won't be possible now. Too bad. Chaka Uraraka, he really trusts you.
試験も終わり素敵な遊びは終わってしまいました伊豆くんの血を手に入れることもできたので満足です田村くん喜ぶかな
The test is over, and my wonderful game is over too. I got a sample of Deku's blood, so I'm satisfied. I wonder if Tomura will be happy. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I can't wait to see the backstory of Toga. I wonder how she got you know, this crazy like.
伊豆くんと
ここは窮屈だよオールマイトさて僕に何を求める
The loser speaks. So cramped in here, All Might. Well then, what do you want with me?
始めるかここは窮屈だよオールマイト世間はギリシャ神話になぞらえここをタルタロスと呼ぶ奈落を表す神の名だよさすがの僕も神への反逆となると一苦労するだろう
This is a prison, All Might. Our society calls this place Tartarus, from Greek mythology. It's the name of a deity representing hell itself. Even I would have a tough struggle against this particular god.
貴様は何がしたい何がしたかった
What do you want to do? What did you want to do?
聞いても納得などできやしないくせに分かり合えない人間ってのは必ずいるんだから同じさ君と同じだよ
See, I really want to know how All For One got his face like that. Like, did he get into an accident? I hope they explain that in that League of Villains art as well. If not, then whatever. Probably won't know. You know what one plot hole they will never explain in My Hero? One for All's first user's original quirk. If your quirk's only power is to pass it to another person, and it has no external traits, like Rich Girl who can turn fat. Who can turn fat into objects. How the hell would the original owner of One for All know he had a quirk? He would. How would he even know how it worked? Especially since All Might later stated that it can't be accidentally given away or stolen. The current user has to willingly give it up. That is true. That is kind of true. They never explained that. I hope they explain it at some point in the anime. But time will tell, right? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You're a dogmatist? Is that how you say it? You're a dogmatist. There are others who will listen though. We're the same, you and I. You looked up to the hero of justice. I looked up to the king of evil. Simple. Not to mention the very specific requirement of someone eating part of your DNA. That is true. That is true. I don't know. That's a really good question. We had the strength to realize the ideals we clung to. One can live forever through one's ideals, so we made every effort to do so.
ならばなぜ後継など
But why do you want to be the heir?
君がそれを聞くか面白い君が全て奪ったからだろ
Excuse
僕
me.
の体を見ろ終わりがあることを知れば人は託すみんながやってることを僕もしようとしてるだけさ
Do you hear that? So funny. Because you've got everything now, don't you? Look at my body. When they know the end is near, people entrust what they see as precious to others. I'm just trying to do the same.
今度は僕の番だ話をしたいんだもっとそうだな世間は君の引退にかなり動揺したと思うんだが
Wait, can
様子はどうだ
didn't they say All for One's quirk can be passed down as well? Or can it not? Now it's my turn. I want to talk a bit longer. Oh yes, I've been meaning to ask. The world must have had a big shock with your retirement. How are things looking out there?
外の情報はお前には教えない
A theory, since All for One and One for All are more or less the same. Yeah, cause I swore they did mention that at some point during the anime when I think All Might was explaining how his quirk works, and then that's how that's where they where he introduced One for All in the anime for the first time. So I mean, I guess it would make sense, right? If All for One could be passed down as well. I won't tell you anything about the outside.
残念だなきっとこうかな今頃メディアはヒーロー社会全体の団結を訴え一方でヒーローを支持しない者
Like
が
how they
行動を
function, they are
起こし
complete
始める
opposite, but their foundation, they are the complete same. Yeah, exactly. So maybe it will be, maybe it can be passed down, cause I mean, All for One here is, I mean, he's so like, you know, adamant in having Shigaraki as his you know, his protege. So I'm thinking he might, if it's possible, of course, he might pass down his quirk to Shigaraki at some point. I don't know. What a shame. I guess it had to be this way. Right about now, the media are singing praises for the Hero Society's Grand Union, and on the other side of the spectrum, the Anti-Hero Brigade are starting to kick up a fuss.
仮に僕が描いたシナリオが正しく機能しているとして原因は全て君の偽りの姿と引退なわけ
All I
だ
can tell you is he doesn't fucking need All for One currently in the manga. Would be more of a handicap if anything. I see. Assuming my scenario is running as planned for a moment, the root cause of it all will be your retirement.
今後君は人を救うことかなわず無力さに打ちひしがれながら余生を過ごすと思うんだが教えてくれないかどんな気分なんだ
From now on, you will no longer be able to save people. I think you will spend the rest of your life crushed by your impotence. How does it feel to be irrelevant? Won't you tell me?
貴様だけが全て分かっていると思うな。貴様の考
He will
え
no
は
longer
よ
be
く分
able
かって
to
い
save
る。
people. I mean, he already had a 3-hour period with one for all.
私
Yeah.
あるいは私と少年を殺させる。それが筋書きだな。
Don't think you're the only one who knows everything. I know exactly what you're thinking. Shigaraki, the mentor's blood... Oh wait, yeah, the mentor's blood will kill me. Or me and the boy. That's the plan.
私は死なないぞ。死柄木に私は殺させない。私は殺されないぞ。思いなく未来にはならない。貴様の未来は私が砕く。何度でもな。
I won't die. Shigaraki can't kill me. The future you envision can't happen. I will crush the future you see. As many times as I have to. As many times as necessary.
貴様こそここで指を加え余生を過ごせ。
Sit here and twiddle your thumbs for the rest of your life.
余生ね。
For the rest of your life. What they won't explain is how the fuck are they containing them? Do they have some kind of sea stone in that universe too? That is, yeah, that's true. I wonder how do they contain, like stop people from using their quirk in prison. Maybe they do have something like a Sea Prism Stone, like their own version of a Sea Prism Stone in this anime.
ここは窮屈だよ、オールマイト。
Alright, like with all the quirks All For One has, he should easily be able to break out. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. They probably have something to stop people from using their quirk. Alright, but I think we're gonna end things here because it's 4 o'clock. I know I usually end at 5, but I am starting to get a bit tired, so we're gonna end early for the night. But we'll start this, we'll continue this game next weekend. I'm pretty sure we'll finish this game next weekend as well because we're at 61% complete. So I'm pretty sure by next week, or when next weekend comes, we'll finish this game. And then we'll probably either play after we finish My Hero, we'll probably either play or start Infamous First Light or start streaming Pokemon again because Pokemon the Sword and Shield expansion comes out in June, so I want to kind of get ready for that because I am really excited for the first part of the expansion coming out. So yeah, we're gonna stop here for the night, but I appreciate everyone coming by. I never knew how to pronounce your name. Is it pronounced Korik? I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but yeah, I never asked how to pronounce your name. Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop here. But again, I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out and watching. I hope you guys did enjoy My Hero so far. We did end up finishing the hero side of the story, and we started the villain side. So yeah, we did make some progress, and like I said, we probably most likely will finish the whole, like, the whole story of My Hero One's Justice 2 next weekend, and then we'll probably either start Infamous First Light, or maybe just start streaming Pokemon again. So hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I am, especially streaming Pokemon again, because I am very excited for the Sword and Shield expansion. All right, yeah. Yeah, good night, Cody. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Again, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm assuming Korik. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for coming by and watching also. And I will see, well, actually, have a great rest of your night or day, depending what time it is for you. And yeah, I'll see if I'll do a afternoon or morning stream later today. If not, then you'll more than likely catch me tomorrow night when we play more Borderlands. Alright guys, have a great night, and I'll see everyone later. See ya.